What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Matt. I am the founder of tjrtrades. I've been trading the crypto markets since 2017, coming up on my 9th year trading now, which is pretty crazy. I'm only 23 years old. Yes, I've been staring at charts since I was 14 years old. I built some of the largest trading indicators in the space. I posted all of my trades in real time for coming up on 4 years now. And I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars trading the markets, all publicly documented. I hate that I even have to say that, but in this space, unfortunately, a lot of people just don't really got it like that. They're probably not telling the truth on how much they've actually made trading. So in this video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to talk to you guys face to face and go over everything that I wish I knew when I first got into trading. I have made so many mistakes and I have learned so many things over the past few years that can be helpful to all of you watching this. So sit back, relax, grab a notepad and a pen. This is going to be a good one. Also, check out the spot. We're out here in Miami, Florida. Top floor, you know how it is. Come on now. Come on, we got downtown Miami. Beautiful view, man. Dude, that view is crazy. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, I really don't have anything written down, so I'm just gonna go off the dome, okay? Here's what I wish I knew when I first started trading. Number one, leverage other people's capital. I used to think that prop firms were a scam, that it was not worth it, that you should trade with your own money. I was mistaken. I was wrong. Most people get into trading because they are trying to make money. They don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting around. If you only have $500, $1,000 to your name, even if you have a profitable system, you're not going to see results trading with a $1,000 account, right? If you're using good risk management, you're risking 2 to 3% of your account. You're risking 20, 30 bucks a trade to make what, 40, 50 bucks? You are going to get discouraged because you're not making real profit. $50 is not going to change your life, right? Making $50 in one trade isn't going to do anything for you. However, if you apply that same winning system to a funded account, a 100K funded account, and now you have $100,000 to trade with and you're keeping 85, 90% of the profits, you can actually do something with that amount of money, right? Let's say you make 8R per month, right? Only 8R per month. That's very easily attainable to do, especially in our group. Okay, you make 8R per month, risking $1,000 per trade. You make $8,000 in that month. You keep, 80, 90% of it. So you're making 6, 7K per month. That's the average US salary, maybe even a bit more on one 100K funded account. Now there are so many prop firm accounts, legit prop firms that actually pay out. For example, ATS Funded has an 8% profit target and a 10% drawdown. Like guys, that's literally less than a 1-to-1 risk to reward to pass that funded account. If you cannot hit an 8% profit target without losing 10% first, then there is something extremely wrong with your trading strategy and you shouldn't be trading on a live account anyway. So that is why I believe that prop firms are a good start for someone that doesn't have a lot of money. Make sure to leverage other people's capital. Don't load up a live account with $500. Chances are you're going to lose one trade and then you're going to go on some tilt, up the risk, end up blowing the entire account when you could have used that $500 to literally pay for a $100,000 account. The next thing I wish I would have learned sooner is that liquidity is king. Yes, your strategy matters. Yes, your entry model matters. What matters most is where liquidity is going. Can you identify liquidity? Can you identify key points of interest on your chart and execute based off of them? Forget about the entry model for a second. Do you understand what a strong draw on liquidity is? When you load up the charts in the morning, do you have a good idea of where price is going and can you be right 80% of the time? If not, you have an issue identifying liquidity. And liquidity is what actually moves price. Which external high or low is price going to go to first? Where is there low resistance liquidity on the chart? Are there any equal highs, equal lows? Are we delivering from a higher time frame fair value gap, a higher time frame order block? Right? If you trade NASDAQ, is there a new weekly opening gap? Right? That's a strong draw on liquidity. You guys need to be aware of these draws on liquidity and truly understand where price is going to go. The next thing I wish I would have learned sooner is sticking to one strategy, okay? Pick one strategy. Don't try to strategy hop. Don't try to trade this way. Then you find another influencer video, then try to trade this way. I recommend the continuation model, which is not a strategy that I have created, but I have implemented a few other things of my own that makes it high probability. Essentially, the continuation model is just trading trending markets, right? If price is in a clear uptrend or a clear downtrend, what you want to do is look for a 15-minute or 1-hour fair value gap. As soon as price retraces into that fair value gap, you go to a 1 to 5 minute time frame, again, depending on what asset you're trading, and look for either an inverse fair value gap or lower time frame market structure break inside of that higher time frame fair value gap. I've also made videos on this channel going over that model. That is the one strategy I would recommend to all of you guys who are watching this, because trends are more likely to continue than they do reverse. There's a reason everyone says trade with the trend and not trade against the trend. And it's pretty beginner friendly, pretty simple, pretty mechanical, follows a rule-based system. As long as you have a draw on liquidity to target, you guys will be good. Okay, the next thing I wish I knew sooner is that the dollar amount and the percentage that you make doesn't really matter, okay? What matters is your total risk to reward at the end of the month. A lot of you guys are looking at your P&L on a day-to-day basis or even a weekly basis, and you get discouraged, right? You might lose 2 or 3 trades in a row. You say, hey, I'm gonna take a break from trading. This isn't working for me. Guys, you're not giving yourself a big enough sample size and you're viewing it wrong. The dollar amount does not matter. I was talking to a friend of mine who knows someone that works at one of the biggest hedge funds. And what this guy said was that he doesn't look at his P&L at all. Okay, whenever he enters a trade, he turns the P&L off. All he does is follow his system. And he looks at the P&L at the end of each and every month. That is something that I have implemented in my own trading. If I lose 2 or 3 trades in a row, I don't care as long as I'm following my system. I know that more likely than not, I will be profitable month over month. And that is truly what I care about. So look at things in terms of risk to reward, not percentage and not dollar amount. If you can make 5 to 10 risk to reward per month, that is very, very good. Okay. If you have a 100K funded account, you make 5R per month, 5R per month, which is 1R per week on average. Again, you can make 4 to 5R in one single trade. We just did that multiple times this week inside the Discord. Okay. 5R per month is $5,000 per month on a 100K funded account. That's just one funded account. You can make 5K a month, okay? The next thing I wish I knew sooner was to only take A+ setups. Guys, you don't need to trade every single day. I don't know why you guys still think that you have to trade every single day. It's so retarded. Excuse my language, but it's so retarded, okay? You don't need to trade every single day. Take 2 A+ setups per week. If you take 8 A+ setups per month that are confident trades, okay, you lose 3 of them and you win 5 of them. But on the 5 that you win, you make 2, 3, 4R. You are going to make 10R plus at the end of that month, which again, averages out to a lot of money, especially if you're trading with a decent amount of capital. I think the reason that most of you guys try to force trades every day is because you don't have that much capital to begin with. You're probably trading on a smaller live account. So you think to yourself, I need to make $100 today. That's not how you should be thinking. You will never be profitable with that mindset. If that's your mindset, go find something else. Work a 9-to-5 job where you're consistently making $100 a day. That is not how you should view trading. You should view trading as a system that you must follow. Yes, you will lose money. Yes, you will make money. What matters is the total risk to reward at the end of the month. Okay, another thing I wish I knew when I first started trading is that it's very important to have a close-knit community of friends that trade or just of people online that trade. So find a community that you can be a part of, that you can talk to other traders on a day-to-day basis. There are so many trading discords out there. Obviously, make sure that you choose a legit one with results. And remember, any prop firm payments or subscriptions or Discord servers or indicators or anything that you guys pay for to help you trade is a tax write-off if you trade under an LLC. So I'd highly recommend, for those of you guys out there, I'm not a CPA, to start an LLC, trade under that LLC, and then you can write off electricity. If you rent your home, you can rent off part of your home because that's technically your office space where you execute trades. You can write off Discord subscriptions. You can write off prop firm payments. Again, this all goes towards your business to help you trade. Talk to a certified accountant. Okay, I'm not an accountant, but I highly recommend looking into that. But just find a community. Trading is very lonely. It is you versus you. It is a mental game, can be pretty exhausting and also discouraging at times, especially when you lose a few trades in a row, you don't have anyone to talk to. So again, does not have to be my Discord, but join a community, or even if it's just your friends, okay? Get a few friends to learn trading with you. It'll make the road to profitability a lot more fun and probably expedite it a lot quicker as well. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. This was all off the top. I didn't plan any of this. I just had this idea, but I think that's going to be it for this video. I want to keep it short, keep it concise, keep it to the point. Hopefully you guys found some value in this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you guys want to learn from me directly, get access to my custom trading indicators, click the first link in the description below. I'll also leave the link to ATS Funded as well as Lucid Trading. ATS Funded is my crypto prop firm that I recommend. You can get funded up to 400K in capital, and they even pay you a monthly retainer, which is insane. I'll also leave Lucid down below as well for my NASDAQ traders. Very good rules, not expensive in the slightest for what you get out of it. And I also just started live trading inside of the pro community, which is an absolute game changer for you guys out there who are looking for some more hands-on help with your trading. But yeah, it's gonna be it for me. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I will see you guys next video. Let's get it.